Dobro Jutro, Divine Pisces, 222. It is Friday. Yay, Friday! November 22nd, 2019. Let's do an energy check-in for the Twin Flames today, see what's going on. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling really irritable today. I'm not sure if anybody else is, but really irritable. Alright, so let's take a look and see. So first card out we've got is Libra. So yeah, I do feel definitely some things coming into balance right now. Both twins trying to balance themselves out, trying to balance out emotions, trying to balance out their inner yin and yang, the spiritual with the 3D, really just trying to balance everything out. I feel that both twins are feeling a little bit confused maybe right now. I'm getting some sort of confused energy coming through. But I do feel the Divine trying to come in and bring clarity as well. Okay, as well as trying to align everything. So coming into that inner alignment, or at least trying to hear Divine Feminine, I do feel kind of returning again, focus to herself right now, which is definitely needed. I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines were kind of wishy-washy about their mission, about their connection, about karmic situations, that sort of thing. So it's like Divine Feminine's kind of going within to find clarity within herself here. Okay, and so, you know, that being said, you know, as she does this, you know, it kind of helps Divine Masculine to go within and do what he needs to do, right? So we've got both counterparts here within the overall energy. So we've got Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine here, okay? So Divine Masculine also kind of going within to figure out his stuff, okay? So figure out the darkness that's coming up, the inner child wounds, you know, kind of going through these awakenings like what, you know? So I do feel some Hermit Mode actually coming in right now. Hermit Mode, kind of pulling back a little bit from the connection. But I do feel the 5D communication, 5D aspect, the spiritual connection itself is actually very, very strong. So you may be feeling emotions, again, coming out of nowhere. Just try to go with the flow, you know. If you feel like it's an emotion that's not yours, obviously, you know what to do with that. You gotta ground yourself and then send back positivity. If it is yours, you know, kind of figure out why you're feeling this way and purge it and release it, right? Yeah, okay, so kind of tying into this whole balance thing, this inner balance thing, I do feel Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine has kind of accepted things the way they are right now. Full surrender? No. But trying to accept things as they are right now. Not just with the connection, but with the karmic situation, with their mission, and that sort of thing. And it's fine to go with the flow, guys. Absolutely. Just make sure that, you know, you are open to suggestion from Spirit. So if you do receive some sort of guidance or some sort of sign or anything like that, that's telling you to move like a certain way or to do something specific, you know, make sure you're paying attention to that, okay? So yeah, Hermit Mode, look at that. So Hermit Mode coming in again for both twins right now. Some Divine Feminines have disconnected from the connection itself. Not all. Some Divine Feminines have disconnected from their karmic situation. Fully. Energetically and physically in the 3D. Those of you who have not, I do feel a lot of contemplation with this. And I feel like you're being urged to make a decision here. And so a lot of Divine Feminines are within right now trying to figure out what they're going to do next. Okay, same with Divine Masculine. So Divine Masculine may be very quiet right now, but I still feel the dream aspect and the 5D communication and the connection aspect very, very strong. Because, you know, cycles are definitely ending, guys. In fact, there are a lot of cycles that recently have ended. Now, this could be karmic cycles, this could be a cycle within yourself, this could be a codependent cycle, this could be a cycle with your twin, okay? So take it as it resonates. But a lot of cycles have ended. A lot of chapters have closed. A lot of contracts are ended. And so now it's just like a contemplation on, well, where do I go next? What do I do next, right? Yay! Welcome to Sagittarius season. It's time for discovery. Alright, so let's take a look at Divine Masculine, see what's going on. Wow, guys. First card out is the Hierophant. So Divine Masculine, definitely aware of the connection, aware of who he is. I am feeling a little bit of hesitation here, though. A little bit of denial. Not ready to fully embrace what and who Divine Masculine is for himself. Okay? But yeah, the fact that this came out and we got Jupiter, that's pretty amazing right there. So Divine Masculine feeling this, Divine Masculine feeling the importance of the connection. He's probably getting a lot of downloads right now, a lot of dreams. You know, but he is in reflection mode. Now, I do feel a lot of Divine Masculines, even though they're not 100% ready to, like, fully embrace what's going on, a lot of them are accepting it. They are possibly trying to educate themselves on it, you know, doing research and stuff like that. And embracing the spiritual aspect of the connection. Although I do feel, again, you know, some Divine Masculines are very quiet right now. They've put their guard up. They're not ready to speak their truth. There's a lot of truth that needs to come forward, guys. Some of you, I do feel, will be receiving some information. Actually, from your counterpart. You may be receiving some, and look, communication is communication, so I cannot promise it's positive communication, but you will be receiving something. There will be some sort of truth that will come to light. And if it's not from your counterpart, it will come from someone else who is connected to both of you, because there's still a lot of truths that have not been told. There's a lot of deception right now. And Divine Masculine right now, believe it or not, is trying to protect the connection. Okay? And Divine Masculine, you know, feels really, and I love, this is Temperance, right? But I find this depiction really interesting, because it's like, you have the two, well, technically the Two of Cups, which is the connection here, okay? So see how it kind of goes back and forth here? Alright? But see how both are being held back by, yep, see? By restraints here, and then you have the Divine in the middle. Right? So both twins right now, not just Divine Masculine, but Divine Feminine as well, still feeling held back, still haven't cut some cords that need to be cut. Need to release some things that have not been released yet. And the Divine is trying to come in and guide that for at least Divine Masculine. Definitely Divine Feminine too, but for Divine Masculine right now, absolutely. Okay, and they are recognizing this, okay? And, yeah, I do feel, again, that spiritual side definitely opening up. So the crown chakra definitely opening up for Divine Masculine. So they're definitely getting downloads, okay? Again, they just need, they need to reevaluate some of their cycles, some of the codependency, and I do feel a lot of them do have money issues or codependent on money, but they're working on this. But they are recognizing the fact that they need to come forward, and they need to come forward with an offer. Or they want to come forward with an offer. Now, it may be a small offer, Divine Feminine, keep that in mind. Or what you would consider small, or whatever. Most Divine Feminines, they don't really have any expectations as far as that goes. It's just like, oh, look, an offer. Right? Whereas Divine Masculines was like, it's not going to be enough, it's not going to be enough, not going to be enough. So some of them are in their heads about this, but I do feel, again, some Divine Feminines, you will be receiving some sort of communication, some sort of offer, and there will be celebration. Boom. Yay! Three of Cups, right? I do also feel, though, that some of this definitely, this is representing to me a third party, absolutely. So there may be some third-party situations that are ending. There may be some, again, some contracts that are going to be ending. Karmic contracts, that sort of thing. There will be cause for celebration very, very soon, okay? So this is definitely on Divine Masculine's mind. He wants the celebration aspect, definitely, okay? He's just very, very hesitant right now. There's still a lot going on behind the scenes. But again, Divine Feminine, you may be receiving some sort of communication involving this, okay? Alright, let's take a look at Divine Feminine, see what's going on with Divine Feminine today. Oh. Well, Divine Feminine. Alright. Queen of Swords. Surprise, surprise. Divine Feminine. I do feel a lot of Divine Feminines, again, have stepped away from the connection. They are guarded. They are up in their heads about things, trying to figure some stuff out, trying to close out their own cycles, and in the meantime, it's like they are trying to protect themselves from any sort of upheaval, any triggers, purging, that sort of thing. You can't protect yourself from the triggers. You can recognize them when they come and deal with them as they come. But you can't hide from the triggers forever. They're going to hit you regardless, okay? So try to reevaluate the standoffish state that you're in, especially if Divine Masculine's wanting to come in, okay? Because they can feel this energy. They can feel when you're in this energy, okay? So keep that in mind. It's okay to have boundaries. You want to set your boundaries. Absolutely. Absolutely set your boundaries. Just make sure that the boundaries you are setting are for your highest good and not out of ego. Okay? That's the difference. But yeah, Divine Feminine's withdrawn here. She's going within. She's focusing on her mission, focusing on her spiritual side. Again, I do feel a lot of things may have recently come to truth or come to light. Some truths have come to light here. Ooh, bringing the Three of Swords. Bringing the Three of Swords and the darkness that comes with that. So what is she doing? She's turning her back on the Three of Swords and is focusing on what? The Ace of Swords, the truth, her inner knowledge, her spirituality, her healing. That's what she's focusing on right now. Okay? And, yep, being led to purge the darkness that has come up. Okay? So that she can see the light, okay? And a lot of it does seem very daunting right now for Divine Feminine, okay? A lot of it does seem very daunting. That's interesting. This is kind of like, again, and I do feel some of you had recently received an offer and you've walked away. That's what this is. So Divine Masculine may have come with an offer and you said no, okay? And you're like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna go this way for now, okay? So some of you, again, have walked away from the connection, and that's okay, and you're in Hermit Mode. How redundant can this reading get, really? You're in Hermit Mode. We're all in Hermit Mode right now, right? To try to figure out what the next step is, to come out of the darkness, okay? And that's actually really interesting, because you've got, yeah, see that? Walking that way into the light, okay? And finding her strength, okay? Trying to find that inner strength, trying to balance out that inner strength. And of course, Divine Feminine knows she leads, right? And Divine Masculine is waiting, always waiting for Divine Feminine to take up her whatever it is, trajectory or whatever it is on the path, okay? So Divine Feminine definitely going back into Hermit Mode, try to figure stuff out. So actually a lot of mirroring going on right now. Both counterparts going within and trying to figure stuff out in order to move forward. And I do feel a lot of emotions coming through here. And I know this is the Queen of Cups, but look, you've got the Two of Cups here. Okay, with Divine Feminine in the middle. Alright. So yeah, Divine Feminine definitely trying to figure out her emotions right now, trying to balance out her emotions, trying to go with the flow, trying to understand her emotions, understand her triggers, so that she can move forward for her highest good, right? All right, so let's get some messages from the counterparts. I went ahead and pulled these, so. There's a few. There's a lot today. Okay. Alright, let's get some messages and advice from Source. I'm not taking all of these, bro. Alright. Okay, yeah, so, some of you have been dwelling a little bit too much on the past and on the little things. Really need to take a step back, and this may be why you're in Hermit mode, you know, trying to take a step back and reevaluate some things and take a look at the bigger picture and see what you're missing, because there's obviously something you're missing. There's a trigger here. There may be a trigger that some of you are trying to actually ignore and not deal with because it's too painful. So need to reevaluate that. Look at the bigger picture, guys, because I mean a win-win forecast, win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, so there is good coming here, no matter what the situation is right now. I know it seems kind of like hopeless, but there is good coming. Okay, so again, look at the bigger picture. There's something you're missing here. There's something you're missing that you need to reevaluate. Okay, possibly. Something that you need to heal. Again, a trigger. It's so redundant. This entire reading has been nothing but redundant. You need to go within to figure out this trigger, because there's a lot of you who are missing something to do with this trigger. This recent trigger, there's something that needs to be healed that you have not healed yet. So it's time to do that, okay? And once you figure that out, a new start will happen, okay? So you have to close out an old cycle for a new cycle to begin. That's just how it works, okay? You can't have, it just doesn't work that way. A lot of cycles are interrelated, yes, and you can have like kind of multiple cycles at once, but most of them are interrelated. But if you're trying to begin something new, you have to let something else go. Does that make sense? Right? Again, watch your ego. A lot of Divine Feminines, you know, you're in Queen of Swords out of ego. Why? Are you trying to protect yourself? Protect yourself from what? Protect yourself from yourself? Right? Yeah, because, you know, you control your emotions. You control how you feel. Nobody else does, right? Oh, and look what's on the bottom of the deck. Time to go within, guys. So redundant. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If this has resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.